And we are back now with our GMA cover story, joined by a familiar face to millions from ESPN. We have SportsCenter anchor Jay Harris here with us. And Jay, good morning to you. Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely.
And I know that you have some very personal news you want to share.
I was diagnosed with prostate cancer. I'm having surgery on Tuesday, and I'll be away from SportsCenter for about a month to recover. And then I'm coming back better than ever.
Well, that's what we expect you to come back better than ever. And sorry to hear about that you have prostate cancer, but what is the prognosis for that?
My doctor's quite optimistic. Per my last scan, nothing has spread. So once we, take out the prostate, hopefully that'll be it. That's the goal.
And how do you hope by sharing this story you're going to inspire men, especially black men, to have this conversation, to check on their health?
Because we don't talk. I mean, I was at a golf trip with some buddies of mine. And we were just sitting around talking about things that, that I probably can't talk about on television right now.
Of course. I'm a golfer too. Yeah.
And, I mentioned the news to him. I told him what was going on with me. And then the conversation from there was fantastic. We talked about doctor's appointments and ailments and family histories and things that we wouldn't have had a conversation about because, I figured I needed to share. Because we all need to talk about these things because we all have them in our families. And by not talking about them, we just really, I hate to be morbid, we sentence ourselves to death by not talking.
And they had no idea until you brought it up.
They had no idea until I brought it up.
But this is something you said it's in families. It could be. This is generational.
My dad had it. My cousin told me that some folks on my dad's side of the family that I didn't know have it. So I mean, yeah, it's there. It's there, and we need to know. I probably overshare with my 26-year-old son, but he has to know,
Well, it's nothing. Yeah, he definitely has to know because now it's a part of his family history. Should definitely know that. And I do agree with you. These conversations are so important because as men, we kind of hide behind toughness, and we don't share. We and a lot of times hate to feel vulnerable around our friends and family.
That is true, especially when it comes to things like below the belt. You don't want to talk about any of that stuff because we're a men and we're virile and all that stuff. But we are human beings, and we need to take a cue from the ladies.
Yeah.
They go see OBGYNs early. Maybe we need to do something like that too. I mean, we have October's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which is fabulous. I did not even know that September was Prostate Cancer Awareness Month.
I didn't either until you just let me know.
So September, wear your blue tie for prostate cancer awareness. I mean, we need to get the message out. People need to know. We need to talk about it. It doesn't have to be a death sentence. For most folks, it is not. So yeah, that's why I'm here, to just spread some awareness.
And we know other SportsCenter anchors, Hannah Storm, Brian Custer, they've had their battles as well.
My buddies. Yeah.
Have they been a big help to you, and if so, how?
I anchor mostly with Hannah, so she asked me about my every day.
Fantastic.
She's fantastic. Every day, how you doing? How you doing? Make sure you do this. Make sure you do that. Brian also had the surgery years ago, so Brian has told me things that maybe some things I didn't want to hear, but he's like, I'm giving you real talk because you need to know. So I appreciate that. Those two and the V Foundation. I mean, folks have been great. And every time I talk to someone, they go, oh, yeah, my uncle had it, or my cousin has it, or my father-in-law has it. You want me to give him your number? He can talk to you, because everybody's been so welcoming. I love that part.
And I think it's so good, like when we were talking earlier this morning, I tell you my father went through his situation as well and came out on the other side of it. And it's great when someone says, yeah, my uncle, my father, they can talk to you, which means that they are better from it.
Absolutely.
And we know that you're going to be in that same boat. You're going to be giving advice to people for a long time to come. And I love that you're here sharing your story, because it's very hard to talk about yourself in the national TV audience when it's something that's personal.
It is. No, I like being on that side, to be honest, asking the questions. I'm not going to lie.
Well, you're not taking my spot, man. You got a job. You got a job. You can't have mine, Jay. Nope. I'm here to stay.
What I'm talking about.
And another thing that people can't see is that your family's here with you, and have that support from your family is so important in everything in times like this especially.
Absolutely. It's a blessing.
Yeah.
all the way around. A true blessing.
Well, it's a blessing to have you here.
Thank you, man.
And we appreciate you, Jay.
Thank you.
And
if you call out sick one day,
for you, my friend.
just let me know.
I will. Definitely will. I'll let you know. But not. I let to keep my job. All right, Ginger, we'll go to you.
That's good.